Nothing on that beat. Nope.
What is up, guys? And obviously we are back with another video. Hold on, my lips mad chapped. Okay, so pretty much today's just a get ready with me. And honestly, I don't even have that much time to even be sitting here chit chatting, but I just kind of want to make a video. I need this bag. But I'm getting ready for a baby shower, so why don't you guys just sit here and get ready with me while I get ready for this baby shower. So usually when I do get ready with me, I like to have something to talk about. So yeah. So what I'm gonna be talking about today, because my mom done already started me. She done already started me. Is black families. The stuff that goes on in black families. Give it up for my black people. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are hardworking, beautiful, melanin-filled people. I love my black people. Of course, I'm black. I'm mostly black. You feel me? So why hate against my own kind? I'm gonna discuss today is just stuff that just goes on in black families, because Lord knows we need a lot of help sometimes. So one thing I want to start off with is like the stuff that my mom does. Like I'm gonna start from the top of the pyramid. Hold on, let me put on my contacts real quick, because that's a must. Okay, let's start off with the hugest issue that I always have with my mom. She'll call me and I'll answer her, right? And she don't say nothing. Brill, ma'am, if I called you, that means come here. Okay. This is another thing she does. She'll pass by something. Let's say her phone, because this is the best thing she loves to do. She'll have her phone, right? And oh my gosh, like her phone will be right there. Right there. She sits there. She'll pass by to go sit on the couch. And you know what? She'll tell me, I'll be in my room, and she'll just be like, oh, bro. Like, she'll call me out of my room just to go get her phone for her. Like, Mom, didn't you just come out of there? Oh, I don't feel like getting up again. Can you get it for me? Mom, you literally just came out the kitchen. Okay, but I asked you to get it. Like, but you just came out the kitchen. I be in my room most of the time, because, like, when it gets to a certain extent, like, that junk be really blowing me. Like, and then she be like, why you in your room all the time? Because you especially, you always got something to say. Something to say. Every time. That's why I be in my room. Because it's always something. It's always something. But sometimes I end up going out there because, you know, just be a pest. What's another thing my mom does? She always talking about when, like, she calls me or something, that I be giving her attitude. I just literally just be answering her. Like, she'll be like, bro, did you do da-da-da today? No, ma'am, I didn't do that. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I do be sitting there give her attitude. Because, like, she be asking me obvious questions. Like, obvious stuff. Like, yes, ma. So, let's say, me and my mom having an argument about something. You haven't washed the dishes. This is one. You haven't washed the dishes yet. Da da da. So I'll be like, oh, okay. And then, like, she'd be like, oh, you trying to shut me up? All I said was okay. If I sit there and try to debate it, oh, I was doing this, ma, that's why I didn't do it. Then it's like, oh, you know, when I was growing up, I didn't get to say what I was doing. I didn't have a chance to finish what I was doing. I had to go ahead and go do it. It wasn't me. I couldn't just wait until I was finished with something. I had to get right in that kitchen and do it right then. And I'm just like, all I said was okay. Like, you want me to just answer? She's like, well, say yes, ma'am. I say yes, ma'am. She still said that I'm telling her shut up. Like, what are you talking about? What do you want from me? You want my money? You want my room? Gosh, you want my life? Like, huh? I don't want to argue with her. So I just tell her, okay. So then I'll just be like, okay, I'm going to go get to what you want me to do. Then now you tell me that I'm telling you shut up. I'm not telling you shut up. I'm going to go do what you want me to do. But I don't want to sit there and have an argument with you. So I'm going to say okay. But then when I say okay, it's the issue. And sometimes you don't even be saying, oh, say yes, ma'am. Sometimes it's just, oh, so you saying okay so the conversation could be over, right? No, I'm not trying to argue with you. You don't want me to argue with you. That's disrespectful then. Gosh. It's just so harmful. I'm just kidding. It's not harmful. Okay, this is the thing about my dad. So all day long, my dad can joke around. He can be funny, da 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 da, whatever, so on and so forth. But when it comes to you doing the same thing, life is over. Like, he's in his feelings. How can you play like that, but I can't? You can roast me, talk about my mama, my grandma, my uncle, all this type of stuff. But when I get to talking about your grandma, your mama, it's the end of the world. When I start talking about how you bald-headed, it's the end of the world. You can call me a pickaninny. You can call me bald-headed. You can say that I be looking like something on the side of the road, but I can't talk about your shiny diamonds in the sky forehead. I mean, everything. His whole head is his forehead, pretty much. But, like, still, like, but I can't talk about your diamonds in the sky head, your bald, shiny, magic ball head, your basketball head. I can't talk about that? Okay. Okay, let's get into my brothers. I could literally talk about this all day long. People who know my brothers are like a whole freaking trip. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do my lashes off camera and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so as you guys could already see, I went ahead and I just went ahead and put my lashes on. They're okay. I need to work on doing lashes better. So I have this necklace. You guys can see it. Let me move it a little bit. It has an A on it, like my last name. Let's get on topic until I'm pretty much finished. So my brothers. Let me talk about my older brother, the one who barged in on my 10 years of freedom. Who barged in on my 10 years of just loneliness that I actually enjoyed. Both of my brothers are very smart, but this one, he might rule the world when he gets older. So sometimes there's just certain things that he does that's very funny, but like, I shouldn't laugh at them. Of course, it's him getting whoopings. That's the thing. That's another thing growing up black. When you get siblings, that's probably the best part of being an older sibling, is when your parent tells you, go get that belt. Boy, I'm sprinting to go get that belt. Then I'm watching. I'm sitting down watching the show happen. Boy, he be jumping like a monkey. Not comparing him to a monkey or anything, but I'm just saying. My dad's like sleep or something. Yes?
Why this box to the floor?
Because I can't put it back in there until I clean the floor.
To the floor?
Okay, well, I was just bringing it here.
What you doing, baby girl?
I'm filming my video.
Girl, come on. You're supposed to be gone.
Okay, I'll leave.
I'm not filming that damn video.
God, she always talks so much junk. Dang. Oh, I thought she was coming back to get me. So my dad went to go run an errand, right? So I think he was asleep because he worked overnight. So he was asleep, he was resting. So I opened the door for TJ, I let him in. So he all sad and stuff. So I already knew something happened. He either got in trouble or either something happened on the test or something like that. So I was like, TJ, didn't you just say yesterday that you had a test? He was like, yes, I said that I had a test. So I was like, okay, where the paper at? So he was like, it's in my, actually, I don't know where it's at. I was like, is it in your book bag? He was like, yes, it's in my book bag. So I got his book bag. So I'm sitting there looking at it, whatever. I'm like, TJ, this says you made an F. And the note on there says that you weren't paying attention. So he's like, I know, but da-da-da. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Daddy gonna deal with you when he get up. He's like, just don't tell Dad. I'm like, okay, I won't, TJ. So, my dad wakes up. He's like, oh, TJ, how was your day? Da-da-da. Blah, blah, blah. He was asking about his day. So, then, so on and so forth happened. And I'm like, hey, Dad, you remember that test? Didn't TJ have to take a test or something? Because I didn't want TJ to hear me. It's like, didn't TJ say he had to take a test or something? He was like, oh, yeah, they had a test. TJ, where's that test paper at? TJ comes in there. Well, it's in my book bag. So he looking at it. He's like, so you wasn't paying attention in school? You wasn't paying attention, huh? He was like, no, I wasn't really paying attention and da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, oh, okay, well, since you can't pay attention in school, you ain't gonna be paying attention to that game. Turn it off. You won't be playing until I see these grades come up. And come do this test so you can turn it in, because she said you can redo it. Out of there. Like, that was it. After that, I just left him alone. But one thing that blew me, I don't know if everybody little brothers do this, but I remember one day I just felt like a heavenly good sister. I felt like a good sister. So me and my brother went out to eat. I want to talk about school, blah, blah, blah. So he said he wanted some chicken nuggets and french fries from Burger King, right? Because he don't really like McDonald's, so we went to Burger King. So we got that, whatever. So I'm eating, and I noticed that he ain't eating. So I'm like, TJ, do you not want your food or something? He's like, yeah, I'm eating it. So the whole time he eating his french fry by his nuggets. So we talking about school, how it's going, blah, blah, blah. But I keep peeping it, like, he's not eating these nuggets. So I'm like, okay, TJ, you need to make sure you eat those nuggets. He's like, yeah, I will. So he bit one of them. So I was like, okay, let me just keep watching. So I was like, I'm going to get a refill. And I'll be back. Do you want some ketchup for your nuggets? Or you want some honey mustard? What do you want? He's like, no, it's fine. So I'm going to go get my drink. And I empty my tray. I come back. I turn around and I see TJ at the trash can. TJ, why? So he tries to, he right, get my drink. You know, here's my drink. This is my drink. So I get my drink and, you know, so I turn around with my drink and this is TJ at the trash can. I'm like, go sit down and go finish. I come back to a clean table. Everything's gone. I'm like, TJ, where's your food? And he's like, oh, I threw it away. I was like, okay. So from the time I got up to get my drink, you had 10 nuggets, 9 nuggets, and you bit one of them. You threw all 9 of those nuggets away. Did you hurry up and eat them or something? He's like, oh, I threw them away. And I was like, why did you throw them away? He was like, because I didn't want them. Like, and my brother has this thing where you ask him something that you should obviously know the answer to. Like, he gets all mad. Like because I didn't want them. And I was like, okay, first of all, chill. He's like, no, I just didn't want them. I wasn't hungry anymore. I ate my fries and I was full. So we go home. My dad was like, oh, so how was it? And I remember the issue beforehand was that TJ didn't want to go. He wanted to play his game and he didn't want to go out to eat or whatever. Like, he didn't want to go. My dad was like, oh, you need to leave that game alone and go eat with bro. Like, she wants to pay for you. She wants to hang out with you. Go. So I told my dad and he's like, oh, how is it? And TJ's like, oh, it's good. Skippy hops to his room. Me? He was like, how'd it really go? And I was like, well, so I paid for these nuggets and fries, right? He throws them away. He was like, how many was it? I was like, he literally bit one and threw the rest of them away. Like, he said that he threw them away. Like, he literally bluntly told me that he threw them away. And he's like, wait, how many nuggets did he throw away? I was like, I got a 10-piece. And he threw 9, pretty much 10, all of them away. He ate the fries. So my dad says, TJ, calls him in there. You threw away those nuggets? And TJ's like, yes. He was like, why would you do that? Why would you waste food? Why would you do that? And he's like, because I don't know. I didn't even throw them away. He was like, did you throw them away? And he's like, yes, I threw them away. But he's like, no, you don't throw food away. He was like, why did you throw them away? Like I said, TJ has these times where he just blurts out stuff. He doesn't think, he just blurts it out. He was like, because you made me go. He was like, oh, because I made you go, huh? Oh, all right. You know, no. You're not going out to eat nowhere. No more, I'm not buying you nothing. You're going to be sitting there watching us eat out. You're going to be watching us eat McDonald's. You're going to be watching us eat pizza. But yeah, he was just like, you know what? You ain't eating out no more. You like french fries? You ain't getting no french fries. You ain't getting no kind of potatoes. I don't care if it's mashed potatoes, french fries, regular potatoes, just whole potatoes. You better not even look at a potato. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to wrap this video up right now. So let me show you my fit real quick. I was gonna get to my little brother, but maybe I'll make a part 2 about this. I don't know. I heard you! So, let me show y'all the fit. So this is the necklace, my shirt, and then I have some pants that I made. These are pants that I made, and I just tuck them at the bottom like that. And of course I have to put on some shoes. And then you guys see my earrings. really nice earrings and my necklace and my lashes. But yeah, I have to get ready to go before it starts storming because y'all know how Florida is. Florida is tornado weather, is hurricane season, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Either way, it rains all the time in Florida around this time. But I have to go. Let me show you my baby bag real quick. This is so cute. Like, it's really cute. Yeah, so if you guys want the rest of my ridiculous childhood, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. You feel me? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your mama, your aunties, your grandmas, your uncles, your cousins, your padres, your madres, and your friends. And don't forget about your side pieces. You feel me? Really, Dad? Hey, Dad. So I appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. That's pretty much the end of the video. So check y'all later.